EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store. As it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Will Reichard to kick off.
What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Seven Pirates, 19 Lions. Go.
Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, But that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They did tell us they wanted to establish a ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Come on. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Let's go now. Hey.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A very solid gain of 27.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Vikings will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
This 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 19, 5,
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. first catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Jackson now. Throw left side complete. That's Baldwin. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Again, Jackson. Got a man, and it's Baldwin again. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a second down and 6 coming up.
Ready up. 19 Lion. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
And Jackson throwing once more. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's good for 28 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nakua, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down up near the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Street. Viking, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Go.
On play action, they'll throw. Now a run here up, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Leo Chanel just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Back to throw here. He'll try and do this himself. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10, down at the 33.
Bronco 80.
They'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Second and 11. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A loss of 7 yards.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's third and 18. They need something big. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to fourth.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Charles, a new NFL record, 67 yards. There has never been one converted from that distance until this very moment. Unbelievable. Congratulations to him.
And, partner, there's no way you or I woke up today thinking, hey, we might see a 67-yard field goal made, let alone attempted. Congratulations. Great job. And remember, it all starts getting that kick away because often it starts low. Usually that's when it can be tipped. Not in this case, a new NFL record.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Jackson. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Dragon 60, Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Maverick, 62. 70 range, trap 50, trap 60. Buffalo 18, Panther 11, Mustang 19. Ready.
To throw is Jackson. Outside here, and it's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, come on.
To throw again is Jackson. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
19 Lions, 79 Brook. Here we go. 19 Lions, 18, 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Now Jackson. He'll try to pick it up himself. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Jackson. Touchdown, Rams! Puka Nacua in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll throw now on the final play. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Ready.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Trap 50. Trap 60.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
To a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich of these, bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit the racks on the camouflage.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Baldwin. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion, 65, 18, Mustang 19.
From the gun, Jackson. He gets it to Baldwin. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 70, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
24-yard line.
Track, go.
Throwing is Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
Okay, ready?
At the 6-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19, trap 50, trap 50.
Here's Jackson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From 6 yards away. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done. and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Wide open receiver, complete. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
21, Vikings 17.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
45-yard line.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready. Go.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Number
1
6.
quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and goal from inside the 5.
70 Timberwolves.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And his kick is indeed good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position. But it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Looking to put a drive together. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
8 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 50 Bobcats, 50 Bobcats.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
19 Lions. 4-17. Trap 60.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
On the go.
First down, Minnesota.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Come on. Hit. Not touching. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw here. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 54 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter, as the kick is away here. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Their own 21-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe the most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18, 70 Timber, Cup 19, Panther 11, Panther 11, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Jackson now. This is complete. It's Baldwin. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Let's go. 60, 70.
Now it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now second down and a few inches.
Cougar 19.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here comes second down.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. Baldwin. Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Baldwin. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Here's first and goal.
That's another Rams first down.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 6.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Rams 31, Vikings 24.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, fourth quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem phased one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all. They needed points on that series, and not only did he produce a touchdown drive, but how about finishing it off with a big play that only adds to the momentum that they've already established.
And the Rams have got it. And that should just about seal this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The Rams are on to next week as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles.